Hey y'all, welcome to today's video. This is part 2 of that Yard Machines by MTD self-propelled mower 21-inch cut. Part 1, we got it running, doing a little quick and dirty, and the carburetor looked like it leaked. I checked it before I popped the camera on. It's still got gas in it, so it looked like maybe it fixed itself, hopefully. Because I know on those primer things, you take them apart, it's hard to get them to seal back again to prime. So the wheels are sticking, and I try to look at them in part 1 to see if I can, get them to move better. But we might have to check some things out here real quick and just see what's going on with it. Maybe we could fix it easy. But like I said, if you guys didn't see part 1, I'll put something down there so you guys can check out part 1 there and take a look at it. Because like I said, I'm trying to get this one going because shoot, if I even make $60, I know it's a self-propelled mower, but it's an older one. But if I make at least $60, I basically got my money back. And that tractor, that Troy built Bronco tractor, was basically free then, in a way. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, here it is right here. Let's pull it out here. I'm gonna stay underneath here under the carport because it's hot today. It's in high 90s here in Tennessee today. So let's see if we could get this self-propelled system going. Unfortunately, I tried to charge the battery for that electric start. I have one of those trickle charger things that would plug into the socket, and it didn't seem like it did anything. So neither here or there. It would have been nice if it was an electric start, but it's okay. We'll just make it a regular pull start mower. But I gotta get a eyelet thing for the cord to stay up there, so I got one. I just gotta put one on there. So anyway, let's start turning some wrenches. Let's start to see if we get this self-propelled to move a little bit better by the front wheels. Alright, let's see if we can figure out anything on this one. I got my nut and bolt things that I got it from a small engine guy a long time ago. And I stuck them in this one toolbox I got over here on the left side. You guys will look at it here in a little bit and see if I can find a screw to put in here to hold this cover down. But it's a 1/4 inch. So let me get this. It's my 1/4 inch. That's where. There it is. 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch. I already took the spark plug boot off, so we don't have to worry about that. See, it's a 1/4 inch like that. So I need to find another one similar to that to put in there. Unfortunately, this tab is the tab is broke. That's supposed to be like a belt cover. So let's see. We need to get that down there so we can hold that down. So let's see. Okay, see, so this moves. It's kind of weird that it moves like that. I didn't bring no pliers out here, a screwdriver out here to pop that. That's what I went in the house to get. Let me pause you. Let me go grab a screwdriver. Alright, I'm back. Here, let me get this cover off of here. I had to get a screwdriver. It's a get this washer. It's weird how this is set up. Because look, that stuff just sits there like that. It's kind of a weird setup. Okay. I mean, it's a lot of junk here. But look, there's nothing to hold this. That's an odd setup. I've never seen one like that. You guys seen one like that? Look. It doesn't have nothing to hold this. So Well, maybe I'll clean this thing up a little bit. And see, it's weird. This thing stays engaged the whole time. Yeah. I got this, and I got some emery cloth. Well, it's not emery cloth. What do they call it? I forgot what they call this stuff, but anyway. It's I know it's like a Scotch-Brite pad, but it's a different kind. I forgot what they call it now, but anyway. Like I said, it's weird though because there's nothing to hold it. There's no cotter pin and no snap ring. There's a snap ring here for the stuff to adjust, but not for this. That's kind of weird. See, look, there's nothing to hold this. The only thing to hold it is the wheel. It's weird. And then you gotta watch out because if you don't watch that carefully, it'll pop out of there. I kept wondering if that cable was too tight, too, as well. Okay, well, anyway, might have to do some adjusting to it. Put a little bit of this on there to help it out. I don't know if that even will help. We'll try. Let me just put this pin back in here to hold the wheel. Okay. I don't like the way that sits. And then I put the cover back on there too. Guess what? I gotta take this off now to do that. Alright. Put that washer back on. Quick pin like. Okay. Still a little wonky though. Alright, let me get on this other side here real quick. Let me switch you guys over to the next side. Alright, let's try this side and see if we can fare any better. I don't know if it's that spring that's I mean, I'm happy it moves, but it's just hard to move. Wish I had the other cover for that. Oh, there goes the pin. That one might be a little difficult. Thought maybe it had a mark on there for it. Let's see, there's nothing to hold this. And it's weird. I didn't think that was supposed to move like that. Okay. I don't know. Maybe somebody knows this better than I do then. It's a puzzle trying to get this to stay in. See, I don't like that. It doesn't stay on there flush, that pin. I'm still used to having like a snap ring or something to hold those things down. It's kind of weird that it's like that. See, it's hard to move though. Alright, if I find out anything different, I'll bring you guys back. But for right now, I'm gonna stop you and see if I can figure out anything different to get this to move a little bit better. Okay, I don't trust the transmission on this one because you can't get it to, freewheel, which it works. The belt's still in good shape, but I got an idea with this and it gives me a good reason to use it. The only downfall is, and I'll show you when I get over here to it, I might steal the hardware off of this one too for it. This one's a Troy built one and the deck is cracked on it. I don't really want to repair it, but it's got the same transmission, same setup on the things, so I just got to switch some stuff around on it to get it to work. It should just unbolt, and then the belt shot on it. And I'll maybe swipe the hardware from that cover on there and put it on this one and make it go. Like I said, it's a parts thing because there's a lot of stuff wrong with it and I didn't want to go into fixing it, so I think I'm gonna just take my rob Peter to pay Paul and take the transmission off this one because I know it works. It just I think the one of the things was seized on it, there to. But anyway, we're gonna see if we can swap that out. I'm gonna bring it out here. I'm gonna unbolt that, and then from there, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm getting ready to go bolt it onto this mower over here that we're working on. All right, scratch what I said about that. Let me show you guys. I got it to go. Now I don't know how I did it, but I wish I popped the camera on when I did it. When I said I was gonna switch that transmission out. But look, I got it now where it's not catching it. Well, now it's starting to. It's not catching it as bad. Alright. Maybe we got it. The only thing is these wheels need some love though, really bad. Alright. Put that back on there. I wish I had the other two. It's missing one hubcap on that side though. But it rolls a lot better. I still need to get this bolt fixed for this. Get this belt cover back on here for this. And it goes in there like that. Like that. I think I'm gonna put it on here. Put it there more because we need it there, and then I'll find another one for the other side. All right. Gotta get that one for that side. Let me see. Let me go rob it off this cover here. It's got two of the screws on it. I was going to use that one, but this is what I need. So there we go. That'll fix that now. There we go. Oh, now it's starting to catch. Darn it. Don't catch. Come on. You were doing good there. Don't do that. Alright. Alright, let's see how it rolls better now. Let me go get you guys out there in the open. Alright, I'll show you guys. It sort of rolls better. Sort of rolls better. Still catches though. Like it catches like that, but it's weird setup how they got that. I would use this one, but I can't get the covers off of there, you know, to block the grass. So let's see if it does any better. Let me get you guys right there. I need to get I'm still going to need to get a hook for the thing here. I'll scale it off this one. It's hard to pull coming up off this thing. Alright. Let's give it some primes. See what it does. Why are you not engaging? I just don't like that setup. I don't like the way it's not moving freely. It's weird. And like I said, on that one, I can't get that cover off, the snap ring off of that one. Alright, let me take the bolt off here real quick, see what's going on with this thing. Yeah. You guys come out here. Belt slip off of there. That's on there. It's still on here. It's still on there. Let me get a clamp real quick. Let's see if we can get this, see what's going on. I might have to adjust the cable on it. But I've had to tighten that cable almost all the way out just for it to go. But it works. Like I said, I got this one right here. The only bad problem is the covers are broke, and the one snap ring is so rusted on there. It's like welded rusted on there. You can't get it off of there. So
Figure it out yet?
I don't know which way I'm going with it yet. Let's see. Alright. I already got the transmission off the other one. I've started doing a little bit of disassembling already. And then I will show you how it goes from here. I wanted to make sure I tell you guys what all it's going to be, just in case you got to do one of these. But I'll give you a heads up. There's a bearing here. It's a 7/16 nut and bolt that holds it. And the bearing is actually still in good shape. Surprising enough, see? Still spins around there, and even the collar in there moves around too. So that's good. It's a 7/16 nylon nut there. But I need to get this off again. I just had a screwdriver here, and then got the screwdriver. We're just going to see if this has something to do with it, because the little Troy built, has the same setup, apart from, the the nut and the 9/16 nut to hold it. So I mean, this transmission, I know it works. I just don't like it because it's not adjusting correctly. So wish I could put those covers on that one. But the nut things on here are 1/2 inch on the front and the back. We'll have to get off too. I like though it's got a pin setup, but I just don't like that. Look, see, all this comes off like that. But it's 1/2 inch. They're 1/2 inch right there, and it's underneath there as well. 1/2 inch right there as well, front and inside. And then there's a T27 screw, which is weird. It's a T27 screw that goes right there. I thought that was very odd. Normally you see that like on steel products, but their screws and bolts are T27s. But anyway, actually it's a 9/16. I take that back. It's 9/16 on here, not the, I don't know why I said 1/2 inch. 9/16 nut and bolt. We're just going to try this real quick. This came off easier than it did the other one. Are there washers on here? Oh, there is. Okay. The other one didn't have washers on it. Huh. The other one I just took off the Troy belt didn't have washers holding it. That's odd. Okay. Just gotta pop this cable off here, which I don't know where I did with that tool now. Oh, here it is. It's the tool I got from Brandon at BS Small Engines. It's a cable tool. You can come in here and get that off of there. This spring. Rub that spring off of that one. Okay. I need that cover for the other one. Okay, let's get this cable off. Quick. Pop that bad boy on there. Get that loose. There we go. And it should. As soon as I say that, that's not going to come off of it. Why is it not coming off of it? There we go. Get that off of there. Like I said, it still works. It's just, I can't, I don't know, there's something up with it. Anyhow, I need to get this off of here real quick. Pop this off of here.
Felt a drop of rain on me.
It is raining.
It felt like something.
It's raining.
It was or not, but it felt like it. Yep, it's another flop. Right on my head. It's coming down. It's a cloud right over here.
Okay. Get this off of here. get this belt on here real quick. That belt down there like that. Starting to rain. Seven 16th nut on the bottom. There. Now we just need the plate on there. So hold it, and then you gotta put the belt on there. Like so. Then the plate. That on there. You get that on there snug. Alright. Look at this screw back on here. I'll hold that in place. There. Yep, that won't go anywhere. Now, get this. There we go. Put that on here. Now, the fun part. Alright, I'm going to go put this rest of this on while it's starting to rain real quick. Let me go put this on here and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, you guys saw that last clip where I was looking at the transmission and all that. Well, I started looking at the belt, and I don't think the belt is working like it should. So, about a few days later, I went ahead and got another belt for it off the jungle site, and I looked up the part number to it, and it's almost like an edger belt on there. So I went off the model and serial number. You're not gonna believe this. They actually sell the batteries still for these mowers, and I looked it up. It's a 2001 mower there. So you know, we're looking at a 23 year old mower there. But here's the belt. Here I gotta get it out. I think this one's going to be a lot better suited for what we need it for. The other one I think is stretched out because I've tightened that thing as far as I can go with it, and it's still like it's going slow. And then what's weird about it is I looked it up too. These only sit on the dowel pins too from the diagram. It doesn't have a snap ring or anything that holds it, which is kind of odd because I got a Troy-Bilt mower that has the same, you know, thing where you have to sit there and you have to take a pin off and everything else. But anyway, we need to get this cover off here, and then there's two 7/16 nut and bolt we have to take off here as well. There, like I said, I got this off the jungle side. I think it was like $7.99 with the tax. I actually got it yesterday, but I had to go pick up a mower from a friend of mine that lived up there in Portland that she found for me, and I actually fixed it and I unfortunately didn't do a video on it, and my mom got on to me for not doing a video on it. So I'll show you that here in a little bit. here. So anyway, let's put this here, put the screws there. There's a nail. Okay, so the 7/16 nut and bolt here, which is like a nylon bolt, nylon nut here. I just think this belt's stretched out. Because like I said, I've pulled that cable as far as I can. You can only tighten it so far. And I'm probably going to have to now put this belt on and probably loosen it back up. So we're going to take this off here. Take this cover off here. It's like a ball bearing there. Just take this off like so. And then we should. I don't think there's anything holding it, honestly. So I should be able to just go underneath here.
Hey,
The belt.
looky, I got, look.
Oh boy, you got some cucumbers.
Yeah, they got, but look at that, I didn't see this one. It was buried under the
Good
cucumber.
Lord.
It was buried, I looked at it and said, oh, good Lord. That's a big one. That's a
Oh,
big
so there's a
one.
belt.
Because I've been trying to watch for him. And I said, John,
Belt guy here.
Mickey, leave it alone. It's a cucumber, leave it alone. Fill out the
You
bag.
can see that, there's a belt guy.
Nosy butt.
They're the same size.
Put my gloves on. Because if you put your hands on it, they got the vines have a little pricky. They don't stick you. It just feels weird on your hand. It makes it start itching. So I didn't do it that way. I did it the other way.
Okay, never mind. Price is averted. So,
Got everything out of there. I had to crawl around. The corn's starting to tossle. It's got the stuff like the stuff that comes out of the corn itself, that little fuzzy stuff, the silk stuff, is starting to come out of there. So there are going to be ears of corn coming up pretty soon out of there.
I just think that belt's stretched. It just looks like it. I know it's the factory belt for it. 754-04032B. The original belt for it. Alright. It's weird though, it's like an edger belt for it. Okay. Let's get this in here. I get it on there on the pulley of the mower, and then there, and then you gotta put it on here so it catches on the bearing, like so. This feels a little tighter than the other one. See? If you saw when I took it off of there, the other one was a little loose. So I think this is gonna be our issue. Because the self-propel would work, this wasn't very strong. The self-propel. And I think that, I told my mom, I said, I think this is the issue with it. There. Like I said, I didn't want to spend no money on this thing because I was trying to sell it for $60. I might have to ask a little bit more because now I've had to put a belt on it now to fix the self-propelled to work a little bit better. Let's go ahead and get this on here. Make sure this is still doing its thing. I got that nylon lock nut on there. Like I said, this belt feels like a lot more tighter now. than the other one. So before we go and put the cover back on, I'll get you guys set up, and then I'll tell you guys the size belt that I had to get for it too. Well, we'll see if it works. So let me get you guys set up better.
Now you gotta do that.
All right, let's see if this works now. The new belt is on there. I had to readjust the cable on the tightness because I had to go and loosen it back because it was too tight now for it not to work. So I think this is going to fix the issue on the self-propellant now, because that belt is a lot more tighter on there than what it was.
Okay.
So we'll see. Pull it back. It pulls a lot better, but that wheel sticks going backwards though, so I'll probably have to throw some grease on there, but it's doing a lot better. That's a good thing. So let me put some grease on there. Alright, I went a different route with the transmission, since you saw I was pulling slowly, but I was having problems with the wheels not rotating back. I went a different route with the transmission. You guys probably remember a previous video I did on this one where I worked on switching a motor or engine off of that old Troy-Bilt mower, that the deck was, you know, rotted out and I was having problems. I didn't want to go get a belt for it. Well, I went and this is the transmission that was off of it. Of course, this was rusty and all that, but I've robbed parts off of it. Parts. This is the transmission that came off it, which it's good, but it's one of those where you have to have a pin and a you know, one of those pins on there to put the wheel on there. So I did this all off camera, unfortunately, without you guys, but it's probably better than making a long video out of it here. But I've had to take this, and it's supposed to have a snap ring that goes right there. I had to, this is a bushing that came off of that other transmission right here. I switched out. And the other bushing is right here that came off of it. And it was rusty, as you can tell. I tried to clean it, but it's so pitted. And I kind of bent this on my vise trying to get the snap ring on there, which was a pain in the butt. But I got it. I got it where it's latched on there. It's all on four corners there, so it's not coming off. But I like this better because the wheels are bolted on there in a way. I know the other way is probably easier because it's a clip there. But the wheels are going to go back on there. I can bolt these on here like this. I'll show you, so you guys don't think I'm doing this to do this. But as you can see, they will bolt on there with the 9/16 nut that came off the other Troy-Bilt. So, you know, one good thing about MTD stuff, some of the stuff is kind of, you know, somewhat universal. The only issue I'm going to have is trying to get that snap ring on there. I tried to cut into that a little bit so I can get a snap ring into there to hold the gear. So that's the only issue I'm going to have. But other than that, it should be this. I should be able to put it on there with no problem. So I'm gonna go do that. I'll bring you guys further back where I'm along with it there, and then we'll just button everything back up here and get this thing hopefully enough working a little bit better with the wheels moving back and forth. Always, I'm at the point now. If I told my mom, I said if I don't get this thing fixed, I'm just gonna make it a push mower there anyway. But anyway, I probably spent more time than I needed to on it, but I did more time doing this work off camera than I did anything else. So let me go ahead and finish this up and show you guys where I'm at with it after that. All right, we're going a different route with this thing. We're just gonna make it a push mower because at the end of the day, it's not gonna bring a lot of money because I don't have a bag for it. So it's just a mulcher mower, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna go ahead, and I already started doing some of it. I took the gear off of this one, and I just gotta tighten the bolts down, the little nuts on here down, and then I'm just gonna take that bearing off of there. Hang on, let me lock this down. I'm just gonna make it a push mower because I can't get the gearing to work right. I'm having a hard time getting everything to work correctly on it. So like I said, at the end of the day, it's not a high dollar mower. It's not going to be a fancy mower. It's just going to cut grass. And this, unfortunately, is not going to probably bring a lot of money. But this bearing is still good on here, so I will get that bearing off of there and keep that. I'll just leave this all intact there, and I'll just take the belt off. I know that belt's like an edger belt, so I might work on an edger I got. So I'll probably do that. So let me finish this button and the rest of this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and get that cable off of there because it's still good. So I'll just save it for another project, and then we'll just make this a basic push mower. It'll be easier to move. All right. Okay, I took everything off of there. Now I took that bearing off of there because it's still a good bearing, so I'll keep that. So it's now a push mower again. I will grease the wheels. I'll clean the wheel shafts off of them and make them easier to push. Unfortunately, I wish the electric start would have worked, but it doesn't. So I'll go ahead and just clean it up, and I'll use Super Clean, sponsored to the channel there, because they've hooked us up a few times on some Super Clean products. So I'll give them a shout out here. So this is what it looks like before. So I'm gonna play a little bit of music for you guys and get this thing cleaned up, and make it look a little bit nicer than what it is, and then see if we can make a few dollars off of it. So let me get this thing cleaned up. Alright, it cleaned up the best it could. Like I said, it's not perfect. Some of the paint's kind of fading on it, even where that cover is. I cleaned up the cover. I peeled the sticker off of there for the self-propelled thing, even though it says it on there, but I can't do nothing about that. But when I do list it, I will list it as a regular push mower and tell them it's not self-propelled that it used to be. Unfortunately, I wish I had the electric start. It doesn't work either, but it's okay. But It's got a lot of things going for it, and like you said, I already looked it up by this model and serial number, even though I showed you guys already it there, but I looked it up, and it's from 2001 there. So this mower is, it's an oldie. Even the gas tank sticker, look at all that's still on there. But I think on the engine cover, let's look real quick before we start it up. It says 98. It says 98. So January 15th, 1998. Okay, well, that's about 98. That's about right for it. But like I said, it's an older MTD mower. It's probably not going to fetch money, but if I sell it, I'm going to put it up there for 75. If I get 60 for it, I'll take it. Because like I said, it basically, I will get that Troy built riding mower for free, because I paid $60 for them both. So if I get 60 at least from it, I'll be happy about it there. But let's go ahead and start it up here real quick, and then we'll end this video, and I'll clean it up a little bit. I gotta sharpen the blade on it still. I'll do that off camera. That's not a big deal there. So let me go ahead and start it up for you guys there. Actually, it might be started. I might have had it running already. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. Let me show you guys this real quick before we end this video off. Yeah, like I said, I looked it up and it's a 98, but I'm going to show you guys something on this feature you probably never seen on this mower. Let me see if I can get you. I think it's on this side. Here, let me see if I can pull this lid off of here. This has got the mulch cover on it. So, look, I do got to clean this though, but this has got the mulch plate on here. When you ever see a mower that's got a mulch plate, I gotta clean that. You gotta rarely see these with a mulch cover on there. That's pretty cool. There, so that covers that up and then keeps that there for you can mulch. I'll have to clean the back of it now. I forgot to. I'll do that off camera. But anyway, like I said, it's a nice machine. Somebody's looking for something to mulch. Unfortunately, I wish I had the bag for it. But it's all good. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up a little bit more, sharpen the blade, and I will list it up there. I'll put it up there for 75. Just test the waters. If somebody offers me 60, I'll take it. Sometimes on self-propelled things, it's kind of hard to get them to work, and I tried to piece stuff together on it from another MTD. And it just didn't work, and I figured I'm wasting more time on it, on something I'm not going to make probably much money off. I know I got it for $30 basically, because I paid $30 for that riding mower and this, but at the end of the day, if it brings me 60, I'll be okay with it, because like I said, I got that one for free basically. So that's the way I see it. So anyway, if you guys like this video here, give me a thumbs up there, share it out to your friends. Thank you guys for the support as always there. We crossed 1,600 subscribers here on the channel, so appreciate you guys watching these videos as always there. Helps me out a lot, keeps me going here, keeps me motivated. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Keep on turning those wrenches, y'all. I'll see you guys on the next video. Y'all take care. You better catch.